Get 15% off a set of Brake Best Select, Select Pro, or Import Direct brake pads and 2 rotors now at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
It's a common sense recap of the big stories. It's Katz and Cosby on 77 WABC.
With Steve Moore now, I mean, the Biden White House has not reacted to the Red Sea, the Suez Canal, nothing. I mean, how do you see it?
I see that this is an administration that is incompetent in almost everything that they've tried to do. I mean, this is an administration that spent $7 billion with an B on building electric vehicle chargers, and they've built 7 of them. I mean, this is an administration that said they were going to hook up everybody to the internet, and they got $40 billion for that. They haven't done it. You just look down the line, and what we were just talking about earlier about the job of the Secret Service, keeping the president and the presidential candidate safe. They show me something that they've done in a competent way. Now, John, you and I were having a very friendly argument about what the Fed is going to do tomorrow.
Do I owe you $1?
Yeah, well, you may, because I'm betting, Rita, that it will be a 25 basis point reduction in interest rates tomorrow. And John Katsimatidis is saying 50 basis points. So
my bet's on John.
Wow.
Yeah, because you know what?
Can
they
you handle
need
$1 each? Me and Rita $1 each.
Well, John still owes us money for the debate.
Oh, that's right, because she did show up.
I want to make a couple points about this.
Physically, she did.
Number one, it is true inflation is coming down. It has come down, but prices are still 20.5% higher than they were when Biden came into office. So consumers are still struggling and suffering and feeling a squeeze at the store. No doubt about it. And that is the Biden tax. So I am in favor of a rate cut now, but I think 50 basis points would be too many because I want to snuff out.
It's an election year.
I know. Well, that's
no
the
rules.
Point. That's my second point I want to make.
There's no rules in Washington.
Here's the thing. You know, the Fed, Jerome Powell is saying all the time, we have to be divorced from politics. We have to be independent. He doesn't seem like he's being divorced from politics here to me, Rita, if he cuts 50 basis points. The other quick point I'll make, and then I'd like your guys' reaction to this, your good friend Elizabeth Warren, the senator from Massachusetts, the second most liberal vote in the Senate, that would have been Kamala Harris, the number 1 liberal vote in the Senate. She wrote a letter to the Fed saying you should cut, I think it was 75 or 100.
75
was it 70? And look,
well,
I thought they said the Fed is supposed to be independent. I don't know if that's an appropriate thing for her to be doing.
Powell said last week, if Trump gets reelected, the rates will not come down at all.
We'll talk about election interference. I mean, that is an outrageous thing to say. There's no love lost between those two. But I think he's a hypocrite if he says, "Oh, we're not political," and he says something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. By the way, Kamala Harris was talking about joy just a little bit ago, but she was also talking about the economy. The first question they asked her at the National Association of Black Journalists was, are people better off now than they were 4 years ago? That was where the debate started out, and she gave a circle back socky answer. She didn't answer.
What is the answer?
By the way, I had a phone call from David Patterson before some sad news. Alma Rangel passed away.
Oh, Charlie Rangel's wife.
Charlie Rangel is a great friend.
We love Charlie Rangel. Oh,
one common sense guy. My condolences to Charlie Rangel and
to Alma. Alma was such a wonderful woman, and they had such a love story, the two of them together too. John, by the way, I'm sad to hear that.
When you earn your degree online at Arizona State University, you get everything the nation's most innovative university has to offer. The same internationally recognized faculty, the same nationally ranked programs, the same degree. Learn more at asuonline.asu.edu.